10 years ago, when I started these videos, I never envisioned that they would be this big. I never envisioned that I'd be doing them with my brother, my best friends, my Nana and my Grandad, and my next door neighbour. 10 years ago, who would have thought their Nana would have got 100,000 followers, yet alone your Grandad or your next door neighbour? I have had the most special, beautiful, amazing memories with my Nana and my Grandad. My Nana, as you know, was very close with, very, very close. She was like my mother. My Grandad also, which you may not have seen, I was very close with, and he was like a father figure. Of course, without Nana and Grandad, me and Elliot would not be as witty, funny or crazy as we are today. My grandfather was constantly joking. He was the type of person who would make the room laugh. He'd walk in and he'd be the life of the room. He liked a bit of a drink, don't get me wrong, and sometimes he could push you the wrong way, but it always ended with a funny joke. Nana, I don't need to say anything, she was a beautiful soul. For me, growing up as a child with my Nan and Grandad, while my mother and father were working quite a bit, they were my parents. Nan and Grandad would have me over every day, cook me dinner. Grandad taught me what my first computer was. You might say, what does that mean? Well, actually, 21, 23, 24 years ago, 26 years ago, computers wasn't really a thing. I remember Grandad saying, Ben, this is a computer. Nana, she would just obviously give me love, let me watch whatever cartoons I want, buy me any biscuits I want, and always make me a cup of tea. But Grandad was always this character that would teach me and guide me through life, how to have manners, how to love people, how to care for people, and how to instill confidence that you've got everyone's back and you're here to support them. I'd like to say to every single one of you, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for giving my Nan and Grandad a new lease of life. When you're an OAP, you get to 60, 70, I'd say 70 is an OAP these days. When you get to 70, there's not much left. You've got your grandkids, you've got your family, you might have a retirement, a couple of holidays here and there, but it's more about chilling out. And the options are limited. Not in a negative way. Do never give up, keep going. But what you gave Nana and Grandad was incredible. You give them fame. Who gets famous at 70? You made them internet stars. You made them loved. They ended up in books, world tours, merchandise, TV shows, cartoons, everything. And I want to thank you for that. Of course, they were the stars of the show, and so rightly they deserved what they got for it. You saw us move Nana and Grandad from their old house to the new house, how they went from a council house that had been for years, which was full of memories, to the house that I'm sitting in right now. I think it's difficult because I've avoided this place for a while Grandad's had this horrible disease, because I was so used to coming here and there would be Nana and Grandad here. Grandad has suffered from a horrible disease called dementia, Alzheimer's. And when I say horrible, it's a disease that kills your brain. To visit Grandad and for Grandad to forget who I am over time, or his kids, was quite a hard thing to watch. Some would say it's the worst disease you can get. The lights are on, but nobody's home. However, I would sit by Grandad and tell him about the videos, and I'd get a response. I'd hold his hand, and I'd just get a squeeze in the hand. He knew what I was talking about. He remembered it. I talked to him about the memories with Nana, all the beautiful memories with Nana we had. And we'd laugh and smile and cry. And here I am, sitting in not one, but two empty chairs. And the memories stay way up there. And I'm so fortunate that the memories stay on here. Who got to record their grandparents a lifetime of memories on the internet? I did. Today, this video is not just celebrating Grandad's life, but celebrating three important people: Marge, Nana and Grandad, who I truly believe, for a lot of people out there who didn't have grandparents growing up at the time, or didn't have that loving neighbour, they were able to be your grandparents and neighbour through these videos. And you felt a connection to them. And if not, you laughed and you enjoyed the videos. I think for me, Elliot and the boys, this is the end of an era. I'm sorry. The end of an era. I said I wasn't going to cry, but it's hard. An end of an era. as we come to 10 years, the end of Ben and Elliot. And I didn't think that 10 years later, on the dot, we would have lost so many special characters, friends, family. And I think to be here now is quite surreal. It's almost like it was written in the stars. But it's also the start of an era. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe me and the boys will have family and we'll be those old people in our kids' videos. Nobody knows what Elliot's going to do. We never will. But today, we do celebrate Grandad. Grandad, you have been a very special man in my life, very close to me. You were loved, again, by millions, but you were loved by your close family. And we will miss you so much, Grandad. I hope, Grandad, and Nana, and Marge, that we have made you very proud, and that we continue to live the legacy that all of you instilled in us, which is laughter, love, and happiness. Are you right, Grandad?
Oh, he's enjoying it.
Oh, and there's little bitches out as well.
Oh, yeah, stop it, that's rude.
Yeah, Grandad? You've just come for the surprise, have you?
Grandad. Grandad, stop playing around. Grandad. Hooray! Hooray! Where's Grandad?
Where's his bloody tape?
Grandad.
Yes, you bloody idiot!
It's my fault it was him.
You are a pervert and a bloody idiot! Get out now!
Faster. Faster spinning. Oh, faster spinning. Right, pull one. Oh, you got lucky! Oh! Yeah, you got lucky. Thanks, Brent.
Catch Elliot?
No way.
Stop it!
Grandad, what's going on?
As you can see, it's been a life full of memories, full of joy and certainly happiness. During Grand's dementia, we didn't keep you updated, didn't really post much about it, just that Grandad wasn't doing too well because it's not something really you want to share while you're dealing with as a family. But one of the nice things that stood out to me was a book that my cousin had made for my grandfather to remember his family. And as you open up the book, you're proceeding this in Brian and Gwen, as in his wife, or your sons David, Anthony and Ian, come across to your grandchildren, Joe, Emily, or Ben, of course, even great-grandchildren like Thomas. But it was actually a beautiful book that Grandad would be able to look back at and remember who we were. It's also at the same time quite sad. But we were there for Grandad in every way, and a lot of people out there today are dealing with their loved ones who are going through dementia or Alzheimer's. And believe me, it is one of the most horrible diseases to watch a human disappear too. Even though these last months, last year, last few years haven't been so nice to watch Grandad, we share many years, in fact over 70 years of memories of Grandad and Nana that we will cherish for a lifetime, whether it's in photos, whether it's in videos, or whether it's in the most important place, our memory.
I love you both.
I love you and all.
Try it. You might love it. He said that we got to be like this because of coronavirus. Stop the bloody car, Luke!
I think I've pissed myself.
Hey, Grandad. How are you?